I love what I do. And I am so excited. Make it full screen for me, please. I saw my brother George Rucker yesterday for the first time. And he said, I drove down to Gainesville. Celeste Johnson, she drove me there. I was too excited to drive. And I don't have driver's license. Because I let them expire. I like for people to drive me. But anyhow, so George said when he saw me get out the car, he said, "Boy, you look like our mama." And he and Joyce, his lovely wife, they were so loving and so kind. And we went around the grounds there of the Beulah Rucker Museum. And we just looked at things and we are going to work together. I said, I'm here to serve you, to keep our mother and our grandmother's legacy alive. I want to say something right now. And this energy where I am, this presence of where I am, life is full of possibilities. Don't you give up on your life. Don't you give up on your dream. There's some things that we can do, and we should do that and give it everything we have and do that which we can do and do that with everything in us. And God will do what we can. I've always wanted to see the face of my birth mother and my father. And this past weekend, I got an opportunity to see that. I'm a part of the Randolphs in Gainesville, Georgia, and the Ruckers. And it's a new story. It's a new story. As I stood in front of her statue, I said, I know, Grandma, I know both my mothers, Mamie Brown and Dorothy Bell, said, our boy finally got there. Now he know where he got his speaking from. Because Beulah Rucker, they said she could speak and play a piano so good she could make it walk. And she could sing, and she was funny. She, she was some type of character, had high energy. And my father, his name was Oliver Randolph. I'm part of the Randolphs and the Ruckers. What a combination up in here. He's a handsome guy. Oh, sharp, honey. Sharp dresser. They say he was a ladies' man. Pray for me, Lord. Pray for me. Mm-hmm. You see all those children up in there. I know where I got that from now. Come on now. So, but he had a reputation for being a good storyteller. My father could tell stories, have people laughing, the life of the party. And my mother, my birth mother, she was a motivational speaker and an educator. And there are a lot of people listening in the Atlanta area and all across the country who went down there to Gainesville and went to the school. And everything happens as it should. They need some help there. Guess what? They got a grandson that can help. My brother, George Rucker, who's a wonderful man. He's a man's man. Only thing I wish when I went down there, that if I'd had some sweet potato pie from Mamie Brown that I could have given him a slice of, I know he would have buck danced. I know he would have danced all over the property there as we were walking around. I said, I don't have any sweet potato pie, but I have meat. He said, that's all you need. That's all you need. People ask him, what did Les Brown say to you when he called you? He said, Les Brown said, you and I have the same mother. I found out through 23andMe and Ancestry. And they asked him, and what did you say to him? What did you ask him? He said, nothing. I just said, if we got the same mother, then that makes you and I brothers. He said, welcome. He said, we got to see each other. And they asked, that's all? He said, yes, he's here. I don't need to know anything else. I don't need to know how he got here. Somebody did something. I don't need to know all that. We're going to go forward with love. Let me deal with that. First of all, the people asking those questions, it's none of their business. See, don't let people weigh in on your stuff. I am so appreciative of my brother, George Rucker. He didn't let them weigh in. He didn't let them influence his thinking about me. He welcomed me with open arms. He welcomed me with love. God is love, and he who dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in them. And I know how mothers are saying, I'm glad our boys got together. I know. I could feel it in my spirit when I was walking around the property. When I looked at the trees and I said, y'all know some stuff. Y'all seen some stuff, trees. I wish y'all could talk. Something has shifted. Something happened for me. I'm so grateful. I'm thankful. Everything happens as it should. Might always not happen when we want it to happen, but it happens when it's supposed to happen. And now I know how to raise some money. I'm going to help him raise some money and fix this place up. This is my mama and my grandmama's place. Come on. We're going to fix this place up in here. I'm going to broadcast from there. We're going to put together a computer school and train people how to become global entrepreneurs there. Because if our mother was here now, and that's what we talked about this morning, my brother George, that's what he would want. That's what she would want. That's my niece, Greer. She said, yes, that's what your mother and your grandmother would want, that the center would still be educating people, teaching them how to control their own personal economy, teaching them how to be independent thinkers and entrepreneurs. She went to San Diego State College and they said, where's your money? And she held her hands up and said, all I have, these two hands. These two hands can work. And they sent her away. And she came back again. Where's your money? These two hands can work. And there's something about her, something about the look in her eyes, something about how she carried herself, something about the intensity in her voice, something about when she held her hands up. She said, I got some work for you. An intervention from God. See, when you show up, when you don't give up, when you stand, therefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, that having done all to stand. Because she was willing to stand for what she wanted. They said she was hungry to learn. What had my whole career been as a speaker? And I had no idea this was the theme and the quality of my mother's character that drove her and her mother, who is my grandmother. My grandmother, Beulah Rucker, was hungry to learn to such an extent. She taught herself the alphabet. She taught herself how to read with newspaper that was on the wall that was used to insulate the walls to protect them from the cold winter air in Gainesville. Hungry to learn. And God inspired them and created a classroom for them to teach and put that seed in me. From Beulah Rucker to Dorothy Bell Rucker, who put the seed in me to train and motivate billions. Look at God. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. But Mama could sing too, play the piano, can cook, fix hot water cornbread. Can you tell I'm happy? Can you tell I was happy to see my brother, my other brother, George Rucker, and just have him in my arms and hug him? And listen to the stories that he told me about our mother, Dorothy Bell Rucker. And I told him about my other mother, Mamie Brown. I got two mothers. And I ain't ashamed. Two mothers. And I love them just the same. That's a song. I got two mothers and I ain't ashamed. Two mothers and I love them just the same. Let me tell you about one mother. Oh, come on now. Wait for you. You created lyrics up in here. Oh boy, look here. Stay in your lane now. Stay in your lane. Oh, behave. Hello. Look at God. Oh boy, I haven't slept much. I've been processing it. 76, and this blessing comes into my life. Say, you know what? You can't beat God giving no matter how hard you try. And his blessings don't have an expiration date. You don't get to a certain age where you say, okay, well, you're 75, your blessings have just expired. No, I'm 76, and my blessings still coming in strong. And with all the prayers, y'all praying for me. I know, Jesus said, you know what? Hey, Muhammad, Buddha, all you do is, let me tell y'all something up in here. That dude there, he got a lot of prayers being sent up for him. He must be somebody special. I'm willing to bet you. I'm willing to bet y'all that's got to be Beulah's grandson. Come on. And Dorothy Bell's boy. Yes, and George. Yeah. I bet you. Come on. Anybody? Come on now. I'm telling you. I know. Those Randolphs and those Ruckers. They produce great seed. They work. Oh yeah, they work real hard. They understand. Commit thy works, and until the Lord and thy thoughts shall be established. These two hands can work, and I'm hungry to learn. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. To God be the glory. And so it is. You can end it now. John Leslie Atola or Celeste, they're a little slow today. It's that kind of day. This has been special.